Good morning, everybody. Today I got my pumpkin chai tea latte and I'm trying it with almond milk, silk almond milk. I've never tried it yet. Pretty good. We bought some almond milk because of our cholesterol. So move in here a little bit. My slippers off. We bought the silk almond milk to try it because I love my milk. But I probably still drink my regular milk too because I have to have the calcium and the vitamin D. There's Randy. Making me look like I'm lopsided in there. I feel like I'm leaning.
You feel like you're leaning?
Yeah. So yeah, this is with the almond silk milk. It's pretty good. My chai tea latte, pumpkin, it is made with milk instead of water. And then Randy's going to have to take me to Mechanicsburg so I can get my pumpkin tea from there. It's really good. It is pumpkin season. Hand
me your phone and I'll...
It is, voting day. Voting day. So everybody get out there and make sure you vote. And we're going to go right after this, and at one of the churches they have a salad bar. So we're gonna go there and have lunch at the church. Get us a salad. We've been doing a lot of that. A lot of veggies. Veggies. A lot of beans. Beans are really good for you. We've been doing a lot of those. Yeah, honey? Mm-hmm. We are having 3 boys, one in February, March, May. So on Marketplace, I found a bag of kids' clothes for $60. All boys' clothes, from newborn to 6 months, and I bought them, and it was a good deal. I got like 48 onesies, 24 pairs of pants, sleepers, the mittens so they don't scratch themselves when they're newborns, hats, little Nike hats, they're cute, socks, outfits, shoes, everything. It was a great deal for $60. They're set for a little while. Not really, because every time you wake them up, you'd have to change them usually, because they get stuff all over them. But anyways, out of all those things, one onesie had a stain on it. That was it. Out of all those clothes, they were like excellent clothes. So I got a really good deal. I like getting good deals. So, we're on the computer again today, so we're not getting any notifications.
Right now.
Randy's trying to bring it up on the phone to see if anybody's on here, maybe wants to talk, chat, any of that. We did go out yesterday and did our last cutting the grass and trimming, and then right after we did that, the guy that owns the house next door that he rents out, he came over to his place and cut the grass, and when he did, everything flew on our side again, so now we have leaves in our yard again. But not as much as it was, but still, just the point, it looks so nice, and now there's leaves all over again.
Painting with Squirrel said, "Hey guys, glitter bombs," and hey guys.
Hey girl, glitter bombs to you. Yeah, so we've been doing that. I'll be looking down here to get messages because they're not on the trying to get this set up there so I can see it. All right. Got anything, Randy? He has been working on the hot tub.
Got anything, Randy? I'm like, and you didn't. You cut me off.
Okay, you're up.
11 o'clock. RV Adventures with Randy and Tina. New episode.
Where's it at?
RV Adventures with Randy and Tina.
Where are we at in it?
Oh, we're on the beach.
Oh, okay. The beach is always
Gotta
good.
Gotta watch.
If anybody played the lottery, they did not call the numbers last night. Just found that out. We played the lottery and went to check my numbers, and they said they didn't pick them yet. Hello, Pete. How are you? They said there was some kind of difficulties, I think, in Michigan.
Oh, was it Michigan?
Yeah, I think.
Should have known.
Hey, I have some Michigan friends on here.
Oh. Sorry, Michigan friends.
Gotta understand, we're from Ohio. What are you doing back on the TV?
It's a Michigan thing. Michigan. It's a football thing.
On the TV?
Yeah.
Oh. So, our Ohio State is doing awesome this year. We should be number 1, but we're number 2 still. That's Browns. Oh, we do have our Browns cups. Randy. Randy has Cleveland, and I have Browns. Pete says RV at the beach. Nice. Yes. Lovely. Love the beach. Love the beach. Florida in December 27th. I hope it's nice there. I don't think it'll be nice enough to get in the beach, though. Because we went one time in November to Florida, and you couldn't get in the beach. You could lay out on the beach and get a tan, but to just get in the water was not okay for me.
We can't get in the water, but if you was a 10-year-old kid, you'd get in the water.
That's true.
Well, I seen it one time. Went to Tampa. Not Tampa, went to Daytona. And it was in the middle of February. And my kids got in the water. It was cold.
But it's crazy because don't we have thicker skin than children? So we should be able to get in cold water easier. So we got thicker skin. Kids have thin skin. It should just go.
I don't know.
Okay. So yes, Randy has been working on the hot tub. With us traveling and stuff, we haven't been able to take care of it the best we could. So it got grit all around the inside of it, where the water is. It felt like sandpaper. So we went to the hot tub store.
Scioto Valley hot tub.
Scioto Valley.
There was a big hot tub dealership around Columbus. So we went there.
Yeah, so they told us what to do, and actually it worked. Randy's been out there working on it, but now he's trying to he drained it halfway, and he's trying to get the other jets to work.
One of the pumps stopped working. Hopefully I don't have to replace the motor.
One of the pumps, yeah. So, anyways, that's where we're at right now. We had a few warm days, but now, of course, it's cold again. Michigan is our neighbors across the river. Actually, Ohio is a neighbor, too, if you go straight across Lake Erie. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's in Canada.
Yeah. So, yeah. I wish we would have had our passports with us when we went to New York, because we would have went over on the Canada side, but I didn't even think about it.
Oh, we could have went a couple times.
Yeah.
When we went to Niagara Falls, we could have went across there, which I would have loved to have went across there.
Yeah.
And then once we got on up into Maine and up in that area there, we could have done it.
Yeah.
And then we could have went into Mexico, to the south, when we went to Corpus Christi, Texas. But
I guess I'll start keeping our passports on us when we travel,
yeah,
just in case.
we gotta get them renewed.
Got to get the hot tub working before the snow flies. Exactly. And we like to go out there and we got the TV out there, so we like to go out there and watch the football games too. So while we're in the hot tub.
Yeah.
So yeah, got to get it fixed, honey. Today.
I'll try.
Today.
I'll try.
I don't even care if the jets isn't working right
Well,
now.
it's got two
as long as I
sets
can
of
get in
jets.
it.
One set of jets.
Yeah, one set works on half of it, so we can still get on one side of it. I mean, we can get in the whole thing, but
Yeah.
want the jets on us.
Yeah, I'll get it. I'll get it back together today, one way or another.
Yeah. And we do want to get the jets working eventually, but I'm not worried about it right this second.
Yeah, right now it's crunch time because it's starting to get cold out, and I don't want it to freeze. So I got to change I want to change a capacitor today on one of the motors. If that doesn't fix it, I'm just going to put it back together and just use the one pump on the one side, because if I leave it apart if I leave it with the water out, there's going to be about this much water in the pipes. And if I leave it like that and wait a week or two, if it gets cold out, it can freeze and bust the rest of the pipes and cause leaks and stuff. And then I got major problems there. So
Yeah, and I don't think it's gonna get much warmer than 60 anymore. I mean, at night, like I woke up this morning, it was 40. But yeah, Pizza's Niagara. It is a 2-hour drive from me. Detroit, 2 hours the other way. Oh. Yeah. I'd be going to Niagara Falls all the time just to see it. So the title for today is Christmas. Christmas is what, 25? About 40 some days from now?
Did you say 25?
No, I was saying 25 is in December, and then we got the rest of November, so. Oh, did I say? Yeah.
You probably did.
I don't know what I said. I'll have to watch this back. But anyways, I'm asking, is it too soon to start thinking about Christmas? My thoughts is yes. And I think it's because Thanksgiving is one of my favorite holidays. I mean, I just love where family comes together to our house and we all eat, and then we all sit around like we're all fat, and then we eat dessert after we feel like that.
We feel like we're fat. We feel like we're fat.
But no, I like just cooking for people. Like, my daughter came over Sunday and we went to the antique shop, and then we got back to the house, the electric was out. And I felt bad and we couldn't get a pizza because the whole town was out. So I felt bad because I like to feed people when they come over to our house. And I couldn't even order pizza, and I couldn't cook. So I gave them water. I asked her if she wanted peanut butter and jelly, and she said no. But no, I love Thanksgiving. Just everybody comes here and we have a good time, and just to see everybody together is good. When we lived at the other house, a lot of family would come, and we've had like up to 45 people probably at our house at one time. So yeah. But then it's getting smaller and smaller because the grandkids are getting older and they spend it with their husbands or wives or whatever, their families or whatever. So it does. I start thinking about Christmas after Remembrance Day on the 11th, Memorial Day. I believe. Oh no, that's not Memorial Day for us. Memorial Day is in May.
Yep.
May here.
End of May.
Yeah.
End of May.
Yeah, we have a Remembrance Day here.
Huh?
We have Remembrance Day here. But it's not actually called Memorial Day. But so yeah, I like to get everything with Thanksgiving done, and then I think it also, because my son's birthday was on the 10th, so when he was little, we never decorated till after the 10th. We never wanted his birthday to be combined with Christmas, so we always put the Christmas tree up usually on the 11th, Pete. The day after his birthday. I usually have some of my shopping done by now, but I've got a few little things, but nothing major yet. So I will go out and go Christmas shopping before, well, not now because I haven't yet, but I usually go out and go shopping before Thanksgiving, but never have it done. I like to still go out closer to Christmas when everything's decorated and the festivities and stuff. But to listen to Christmas songs and watch Christmas movies, I always wait until after Thanksgiving, or usually Thanksgiving night I'll start watching Christmas movies. Veterans Day. Yes, Veterans Day. So I will start watching Christmas movies Thanksgiving night and start listening to Christmas music. I love Christmas music. I went on Netflix, and every year we go on Netflix and we pick all the Christmas movies that are dated that year, which is 2022, and we put them all into my library, or is it the library? My list to watch, and so I already have a lot of Christmas ones in there. Plus, the Christmas Story, that's coming out. I want to watch that. I think it's on HBO. But we can probably get it on our Roku or something on there. I just want to watch it. It won't be the same as the old one, but it'll probably be good. I've seen previews. It looks pretty good. So, yeah. But yes, Christmas, I don't like to start it until after Thanksgiving, and then I don't like to put my tree up usually until after the 10th. But since my son is not with us anymore, like he doesn't live with us. That didn't sound right, did it?
No, it didn't sound right.
I can put the tree up before the 10th. He's older now. He understands. But the thing, Pete, Canada did Thanksgiving a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I thought I read something about that on Facebook. So is it the same? You guys have turkey, ham, mashed potatoes, stuffing, pumpkin pie, all that stuff? Same, pretty much same thing. I'm gonna make a new pumpkin cheesecake thing that I seen online.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Is it the thing I watched last night? Had
No.
pecans on it.
No, but that sounds good.
It was you know your dump cake?
Yes.
It was like that. It was made just like that, except it was pumpkin. And it didn't have walnuts on top of it. It had pecans. I'll show you the video of it. I'll show you the video later.
We might do that.
But it looked like it was really good. You used a video, or I seen something pop up. You used pumpkin out of a can, not pumpkin pie filled, but pumpkin in a can.
Yeah.
You mix some stuff with it. You blend it up. You put it in your pan, and then you put cake mix over top of it. Dried cake mix. You put butter over top of it, and then you put the pecans, and then you bake it for like 45 minutes, something like that.
That sounds good. Me and my son, we love pumpkin. My youngest son. Yeah, same deal. We just do it earlier. Oh, cool. Yeah. I love Thanksgiving.
So you think it's too early to put up Christmas lights and stuff? Like on the front of the house?
Who, me?
You're not doing it. I'm doing it. I'm saying to you.
No, You can put them up now while it's warmer. We just don't turn them on yet. But it's only 2 weeks away till Thanksgiving.
You don't like all the lights at Thanksgiving, do you too?
No, just put up my lights while it's warm out. Or if you wait till it's cold, I'll make you hot chocolate.
Last year I put it up. I had COVID.
Yeah. So last year was the first year we had lights up around our house since we've been here. But we've been here 6 years, but we haven't been Christmas here. We've only had 4 Christmases here. Right?
Yeah, 5.
We moved.
We've been here, we've had it 6 years. We had a Christmas the first year.
No.
Where do we have it at?
We were still at our house. We bought this house in November. We sold our house
In September. We were out of our house.
No, hold on.
Yes, we sold our house. We moved in an apartment for 6 months.
We bought this house. We didn't have Christmas here then because we were still in our house.
We had that one at our house. That was 6 years ago.
Yeah, I'm talking about just the...
And then
Cut. Let me do this, and then we'll let you do it. Okay. We bought the house, and we didn't move in yet. That was in November or something.
That was
We
in
did
July. July.
We didn't move in because we had to get it fixed up. So we didn't have Thanksgiving that year here, or Christmas. Then the second year we was in our apartment because we had to move in an apartment because this house wasn't done. We sold our house too quick. So that makes 4 years. Okay, now what's yours?
The first year, when we bought this house, the first year, I got sick. I had about 4 surgeries. So it delayed us moving in. So we had to be moved out of the apartment by September. The first year. It had been a whole year. The first year we had to be out by September. We sold the house.
March. We had to be out of the apartment by September.
That's what I just said.
You said the house.
Oh, the apartment. I'm sorry. We had to be out of the apartment by September. Now that's the first year. So that's
because we was on a month-to-month lease, so that
Yeah,
we
we
didn't
only
have to be out, but that's what we
signed a 6-month lease, thinking
Yeah.
that we would be here, but
and
it
we
was,
stayed 7.
What?
We stayed 7 months though.
No, we
Yeah, I
didn't.
remember because they said I still had to give them a 30-day notice,
Oh, okay.
even though it was a
I
6-month
don't know.
lease. Yeah, I had.
But anyway, so that first year was pretty much at the apartment. We did not celebrate at Christmas at that apartment. We were out of that in September. We came here.
Oh yeah, because we moved in there in March.
Yeah. Then we came here and we had a Christmas here.
Yeah, but it was.
We didn't have a Thanksgiving, but we had a Christmas, and it was like
Yes, yes, you're right.
okay. So that would be 5 years, five Christmases here. Man, my memory's so much better than yours.
Good morning, Kenny and Debbie. Take 2. Yep. Yeah. Well, it's the first time he's ever been right in 14 years.
I'm right every time.
He was right when he married me, so
Yeah.
so two times in 14 years. So Kenny and Debbie were just talking about if it's too early to decorate and start doing Christmas stuff, and in my I said yes. For me, I don't judge other people if they do it. I know some people do it right after Halloween. My sister would do it before Halloween. She would have her Christmas tree up on Halloween Day.
Okay. Treadhead Pete said, for Christmas I have to watch The Grinch, The Christmas Carol, and I usually try to listen to radio broadcast of The Shepherd on the CBC on Christmas Eve. Huh.
Oh.
I've never heard of that. Maybe I'll listen to that.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
we try to watch
That sounds nice.
like Rudolph. What other ones?
Frosty the
Frosty.
Snowman.
There's another one.
Christmas Story. The Drummer Boy.
Oh, we hardly ever. Well, we watched The Christmas Story for the first time all the way through last year.
Yeah, after we went and visited the their museum, I guess they call it.
The house.
Museum. Yep. We put up Christmas on Thanksgiving weekend. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right after Thanksgiving, I really get into the Christmas spirit. But I love Thanksgiving, so. And Randy's got to put up lights. He can do it now if he wants since it's warm, but I'm not going to turn them on until after Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving night, I usually start watching my movies. Yep. And then I got to start Christmas shopping because I have not done much at all yet. Yuck. Yuck. And then also in December, there's my granddaughter's birthday is the 3rd. My son's is the 10th. Randy's is the 15th. My nephew, my grandson, Randy's daughter, and it used to be my brother before he passed away. So we had like 6 birthdays in December. So putting that with Christmas, whew. Glad none of the other kids are born in December. They're February, March, and May. And my son and Krista, they are they got 3 names picked out. Not gonna say them, but they have 3 picked out, but they're not due till March. I'm sure it'll change by then. Yep, so Christmas is coming soon. Too soon. But I gotta go out and go shopping for Thanksgiving. We're probably having about a little over 20 people this year, I believe. So that's that. I don't think my daughter's coming this year. Makes me upset. Yes. Again, don't forget to get out and vote today. Vote, vote, vote. And then I don't know where Randy went. Where Randy went, he went downstairs. I don't know what I want for Christmas this year. I'm not a very one-y person. I like giving. Yep. So on Thanksgiving is usually when I get all the stuff from the kids and grandkids of what they want or whatever. The Shepherd is the story of a fighter pilot who gets lost returning home on Christmas. Oh, yeah. I'm going to write that down, Pete. Thank you. That would be something I would really like. And man, sad movies or even things flickering back there. Sad movies or love stories or something, I cry my eyes out. Yeah, my eyes will be all swollen the next day. I'm a crybaby. But I will watch that, Pete. I will find that and watch that. Definitely. So So if you're watching this back layer, The Shepherd is a story of a fighter plane who gets lost returning home on Christmas Eve. Yes, that's from Treadhead Pete. So watch that. Kenny and Debbie, where are you guys at right now? Are you guys home? He's back. That thing is flickering behind me like crazy.
What's that?
I don't know. But... So we have to watch that Shepherd story, honey, because he said it's a fighter plane pilot who gets lost returning home on Christmas Eve. I say put up lights. If you have good weather, you can always turn them on later. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because, well, yesterday it was nice out. We went out and worked in the yard and cut the grass and trimmed and cleaned things up. And I took some of the, I pulled some of the flowers out that were dead. So, yeah, whenever he wants to get that done, I just stay inside and I'll make him some hot chocolate. We got home yesterday. We were in Arizona for a week visiting kids. Oh, Arizona. What was the weather there? Well, you have warm weather anyway, so it don't matter to you. But yes, visiting kids is always a good thing. Kids and grandkids, all that. The rest of my tea.
I'm gonna drink my coffee, my Cleveland Browns coffee, my Cleveland Browns shirt.
So is Thanksgiving less than 2 weeks, or what's today? The 8th, 7th?
Today is the 8th.
Yeah, so it's not this Thursday, but next Thursday, right?
Maybe.
Today's the 7th, isn't it? 8th?
Today, I just told you the 8th.
Well, you gotta go to the doctor. I thought that was on the 8th.
The 8th, the 9th.
9th. He's gotta go to the doctor tomorrow, and hopefully...
Yeah, I'm dreading that.
Yeah. So...
See what they gotta tell me.
When he had all those surgeries,
Yeah, let me go into this story about what happened to me.
Yeah, let him tell you the story.
I had my gallbladder taken out. I went into emergency surgery after I had 3 gallbladder attacks. They finally figured out it was my gallbladder. They was telling me everything but my gallbladder. Acid reflux, blah, blah, blah. Finally, I had a really bad attack. And it was bad. It was brutal. So I went to the hospital. They went to one hospital and they made me wait. And I waited for a couple hours and I'm dying in that waiting area, throwing up. I mean, I don't know if anybody's ever had an attack like that, but you think you're dying. It was so bad we got up and we left that hospital. And that hospital was Dublin Hospital in the Columbus area. So we left that hospital and Tina was going to go to the parking lot and call 911 and make them come and get me out of that parking lot and take me in, because she knew they'd take me right in if I went by.
Yeah, if you ever go by ambulance, they take you right back into
Yeah.
the room. So I was going to do that.
So I said, no. I said, just take me back to Doctors West. Doctors West was about 20 minutes away from the other hospital. So she took me to Doctors West. And they sent me back and got some tests done. And sure enough, it was my gallbladder. So they sent me into emergency surgery for gallbladder. They bring me out of emergency surgery. And they tell me that I need to go back into emergency surgery because I had stones in my liver. I had so many stones that they were everywhere. And they were even afraid that they were up in my pancreas, which is not good. It can be fatal. So anyway, I go back into surgery. They
Within 2 hours.
Yeah.
I was back in surgery again.
Yeah, they take me right back in. They do a sweep through that tube that goes from your liver to your small intestines. They cleaned out those stones, they thought. Well, they sent me home. I had a little tube hanging out my side. And I was at home for a week. I didn't eat for a whole week. I ate like 1 tablespoon of oatmeal for a week. It was that bad. I couldn't eat. I was sick. So I had an appointment to get this tube out of my side. Because they told me I'd feel bad. So I thought I was just supposed to feel bad.
Yeah, he had a drainage tube.
Yeah, I had a drainage tube and
attached to him.
So I was at home, and so anyway, I went to go get that tube out of my side. I had an appointment to get that out. And I go in and they look at it and they go, "Oh, something ain't right here." Because it was brown. It's supposed to be clear like fluid. And with a little bit of blood in it maybe. So they said, "Oh, something ain't right. This is like brown." So what it was bowel in it. So anyway, I was starting to develop yellow jaundice. My eyes were yellow. My skin was starting to turn yellow.
Oh, yeah. I don't think there was a sign of it. You had it.
Yeah, I had it.
His eyes were like...
So they sent me
yellow.
over to the hospital to get a blood test done to check my bilirubins, I think it's what it's called. So sure enough, I went over and got that test done. They sent me home after the blood test, and then they got the results for the blood test, and they told me to get to the hospital right now. So I went straight back. Tina came back, got me, took me to the hospital. I went in for another emergency surgery, and that duct had a hole in it. And they put a stent in it. So the doctor told me he sewed it up and he put a stent in it, and it should be good. So that stent was supposed to stay in there a month. Now I'm starting to feel better. I'm feeling good. I'm still weak from not being able to do anything for a month, but I'm feeling good. I'm starting to eat again. I'm feeling good. So I go and I get that tube taken out. I mean, they pull it out. I didn't even feel him pull it out. I mean, it was in there like 2 feet. It was in there like that far. And he pulled that tube out. I didn't even feel it. Well, anyway, I thought everything was fine. And like I said, this has been 6 years ago. So then I have kidney stones. This has only been like a little while back. I had kidney stones, and they did MRI on me. And I'm telling the doctor about this. Well, I'm at a different hospital now. I'm at the London hospital. And I'm telling this doctor, I said, "Well, yeah, I've had stones. I've had kidney stones. I had gallstones." I said, "They took my gallbladder." He said, "Well, you still have stones where your gallbladder is." And I said, "I do?" He said, "Yeah, let me show you." And he showed me the picture. Now, first of all, I was supposed to have that stent taken back out. I think I missed that part. A month after that surgery that they put it in, a month after, they were supposed to take that stent out. Well, when I went to get that stent out, they told me I passed it. So they knocked me out. They put me in the operating room. They went in, came back out. I came back out. I woke up and they told me that I had passed the stent. They said the stent wasn't there. Okay, now I can get back to the kidney stones. So I go in there, and I'm telling him, it's like, it's weird. I've had stones in my gallstones. I had my gallbladder taken out, and then I had surgeries to get them out of that duct. He said, "Well, you still have them in that duct." I said, "I do." He said, yeah. He said, let me show you. And he brought it up, and he blew it up. And I said, that's not a stone, that's the stent they put in me. And he said, he didn't know what to say. So, anyway, of course, you know, you come home and you find out, you come home and you get on YouTube and you read the stories, you watch the videos, and sure enough, that stent can't be in there. That stent's only supposed to be in there for 30 days. That's it. So, anyway, I just went to the doctor about a month and a half ago and got my physical, and I was telling that doctor what happened.
Which is a new doctor, because our doctor
which is my new doctor.
moved somewhere.
And she's like, oh, that's got to come out of there. And so now we don't know for sure it's a stent, because the doctor that I went to a year ago couldn't confirm it. He said, I don't know if it's a stent. He said, I don't know. I don't know what that is. But he couldn't confirm it. So what I'm going to the doctor for tomorrow is...
It's a gastrology?
Yeah, doctor, yeah. So they're gonna talk to me about, hopefully it goes good. But anyway, that's what I'm going to the doctor for. So it's a mess. It's a mess. For me, it's a mess anyway.
So you should probably get the Christmas lights up today in case you have to have surgery. I'll have my Christmas lights up. No, but it was bad. Yeah, 6 years ago, I thought I was going to lose him. I really did.
Yeah, I was pretty sick.
It was real bad.
There's so many things that you can't live without, and your liver is one of them.
Yeah, it was bad.
And I don't know. But anyway, I go to the doctor. Tomorrow they're going to talk to me, and I'm going to tell them my story, and I don't know.
Mine wasn't as bad, but I went and had my gallbladder out, and then I had a stone that was blocking my liver. So I went in, this was late, 3 years later?
Yeah.
I went in to have the stone removed. When they removed the stone, they infected my pancreas, and then I had to go back and stay in the hospital for that, and that was all during COVID time when nobody could be there with me.
Yeah, at that time, basically what I did, I drove her to the front door, dropped her off. Twice she had to go back.
Picked me up when I was done.
Yep. Yeah, that was a bad time.
He was allowed to bring me a bag of stuff, so I think a book and my charger and stuff like that. But as far as having visitors come and see you or
nope,
nothing at all. That was a bad time.
Yep. So hopefully tomorrow when I go in,
yep,
just for a doctor's appointment, hopefully they let her go with me.
He said, "Good luck with the doctors. I hope they
thank you.
can sort
Appreciate
it
it
out quickly." Yeah, me too.
Yep.
Hopefully, if it's still in there, all they gotta do is like cut a little thing or they could probably all the stuff they do through your throat now too.
Well, yeah, that's how they put it in there in the first place. They go down through your throat and they go all the way down to it, and that's how they put it in.
It's crazy how they do stuff when you think about that stuff.
Yeah. No, not good.
Everything through your throat, like.
Yep. Stuff. The only surgery that I had where they actually cut me was taking the gallbladder out. All the other surgeries was down through inside.
Mm-hmm. Not me. I've had surgeries galore.
Oh, yeah.
My finger, my knee, my cesareans, my gallbladder.
That's the only surgery I've ever had.
Is it?
With my gallbladders, all those for that.
Oh, me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, done with that sad stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Got that right.
Yeah, so hope everybody has a wonderful Thanksgiving. Except, well, Pete, I'm here he did, but I'm glad you.
Well,
hope you had a good one.
He can still have a good one.
Okay.
He can
have
a good,
another one.
Yeah,
have another one when we do. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. What else? What else you got, Tina?
We're going to have ham and turkey. We haven't eaten meat. When's the last time we ate meat?
I haven't eaten any meat since, red meat. And I haven't had any chicken in...
Yeah, we haven't had, no meat.
I haven't had any chicken since we've been home from our trip to Texas.
The only meat I've had recently was pepperoni on my pizza that me and my mom ate the other day.
Yeah, and I haven't had any...
Yeah.
I haven't had any beef since...
before we went on vacation.
Yeah, before we went to Texas.
Yeah. If he wouldn't have known about that in Texas, all the times we went out to eat, he would have had a cheeseburger.
Big old fat.
Every time we went out to eat, because that's what he did. Every time we went out to eat when we was traveling, we'd stop, he'd get a hamburger somewhere.
The biggest, fattest hamburger I could find. I love hamburgers.
Not anymore. I think once you get it under control, you can have a hamburger every...
I gotta get it under control, though.
Once in a while, yeah. But we've been having a lot of veggie subs. We've been making ourselves.
Yeah, you can celebrate our Thanksgiving. Heck yeah. If I would have known that Canada had theirs, I would have celebrated it too. Woo!
That's right, Pete. Absolutely going to celebrate your Thanksgiving too. Why not? Laugh out loud. Yep, that's right. Nothing wrong with that.
I'm going to try something new.
What are you going to do?
For Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, she can do her mashed potatoes.
I am doing my mashed potatoes. My mashed potatoes are the best mashed potatoes in the world.
But
I love my mashed potatoes.
About 6-7 years ago, I tried to make, and they turned out pretty good. But I tried to make French fry mashed potatoes. And what I did was I just put a bag of potato or French fries, about frozen French fries, and I put them in a pan and I boiled them. And I boiled them. Of course, those French fries that you buy from like Kroger's or Walmart or anywhere, they're real oily. So when you start boiling them, you can see that oil come out. And so I boiled it, rinsed them, boiled them, rinsed them, boiled them. And then we made mashed potatoes out of them. And they look just like regular mashed potatoes.
They weren't as good.
Weren't as good. So, this time what I'm going to do is...
With his
mashed
potatoes, not mine.
For me. Yeah, I mean... I'm going to buy about 2 or 3 bags of Lay's potato chips. And I am going to boil them. And I'm sure it's going to get the oil and stuff out of it, a lot of it anyway. And I'm going to make Lay's potato chip mashed potatoes. So we might make an episode out of that, see how that goes.
Okay.
I'm sure they won't taste nothing like a real thing of mashed potatoes.
Kenny and Debbie want to know if you've tried a veggie burger. Yes, he has.
Yes.
But not since... I don't think you've had one since...
No. We had one when we went out to eat with Kenny and Debbie at the Mexican restaurant. That's what I had. I had a veggie burger there. And it was good. It was as good as...
Oh, yeah.
I had a veggie burger at Miami Beach one time in Florida. And
this was a while back.
Yeah, this has been, oh my goodness, this has been 10 years ago. And it was delicious. It was probably the best veggie burger I'd ever had. Yeah. But the one in Texas at that Mexican restaurant, it was right there with it. Yeah, maybe that's what we should do, buy some veggie burger patties.
Actually, I went and looked at to get turkey patties, thinking they would be turkey burgers. They were full of fat.
What was?
The turkey burgers. When I tried to buy turkey burgers, I couldn't believe that. Well, like, where did that fat come from? Because you're eating turkey for Thanksgiving, right?
A little bit, I guess. I wonder if you know how you can boil chicken, or you can make shredded chicken.
Yeah.
When you boil it, I'm sure it boils the oil out of it. It has to. So I'm wondering, like if I was to make a shredded chicken sandwich, if that would be okay. You know, because it boils the oil out, and then rinse it out, and then boil it, and then...
Well, I'm sure when we get off here, you'll look it up on YouTube.
I will.
Everything he does or thinks of.
Please don't make Lay's mashed potatoes. Don't it sound good?
No. It doesn't. He's going to have a little pot of those, and I'm going to have my great big pot of mashed potatoes that everybody likes.
Actually, I'm going to tell you what. I don't
even think you should do it on Thanksgiving. Just do it before Thanksgiving, because I don't need all that mess in my kitchen.
Okay. Well, let me tell you. I've been thinking about it. I said, well, I
clean up my kitchen as I cook.
I've been thinking about it because when I'd made the French fry,
he did make some French fries the other day.
I made homemade potato chips. Yeah. So anyway, I'd been thinking about making the potato chip mashed potatoes just to see what would happen. So I got on YouTube to see if anyone else had been thinking about that or made it. And there was some people on there that was making mashed potatoes with Lay's potato chips. So
hooray, he's not the only crazy one.
Yeah, so anyway, other people's been doing it. So I guess it can be done. Now, one of my favorite foods is mashed potatoes, real mashed potatoes.
Mine too.
I love mashed potatoes. I mean, I can eat mashed potatoes until I'm just... And they asked a question. I remember there was a survey. I can't remember what it was on Facebook. I can't remember what it was on. But the survey was, what is the number one vegetable in the world? What is ate the most? And potatoes, nobody said potatoes.
Yeah, I remember when we looked that up, potatoes was not on there.
People were saying, oh goodness, onions. They were saying, I'm thinking, how come potatoes is by far the number one sold vegetable. I mean, it ain't even close. I mean, there's so many ways you make a potato. But anyway, I was shocked that nobody thought of potato.
It said, Pete said, not sure why you are, I can't read it.
Why you are
sourcing your potatoes from Lay's, but you do.
I'm talking about the Lay's, getting a little bit of the flavor. I mean, potatoes are potatoes. Mashed potatoes is mashed potatoes when you make them out of potatoes. But if you get a little bit of flavor from a Lay's potato chip, I'm wondering if it would have that little bit of, because traditional potatoes are just regular potatoes. They're delicious, but they're just potatoes. You boil them, you cut them, you boil them, you mix them, you put butter in them, put a little bit of milk in them, salt and pepper.
Lots of butter.
Yeah. So, unless you're making instant mashed potatoes, I mean, you really got to mess up mashed potatoes to make them bad. But if you want a little bit of different flavor, try something a little bit different.
I've had some bad mashed potatoes.
Yeah, because they probably didn't put enough milk in it, didn't put milk in it.
Yeah, they'd be like dough or something.
Yeah, or too much milk, or they didn't have milk, they put water. You can mess it up.
Kenny and Debbie said, we boiled chicken and used Pillsbury biscuits torn into small pieces for chicken and dumpling.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of that.
That sounds good. Love chicken and dumplings. And,
oh, yeah. I can't remember who did that. Somebody I knew did that.
Now, for Christmas, I will cook a roast. We'll probably have ham and roast. My kids love my beef and noodles. So I make beef and noodles on Christmas. So those are good. Yes, all this food's making me hungry, and we're going to go have a salad.
Oh yeah, that chicken and that boil that chicken and putting those biscuits in there. That sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you boil the chicken, do you put a little bit of flour in there to get the gravy? And your chicken and dumpling, like a couple tablespoons of flour.
Yeah,
and then
when
you put the
regular dumplings. That's with flour, and that already makes the gravy that way.
What does?
The dumplings when you make them with flour.
Yeah, but do you get enough flour off the biscuits to make the gravy?
That sounds good. We could do that.
That does sound good. That sounds real good.
I think now that we're watching our fat and our meat, I think we eat a lot more carbs now. It's either you're on a carb diet, you're on a fat diet, or some kind of diet, because nothing adds up where except vegetables and fruit. That's all good for you either way, but yeah. But the cholesterol says dairy. I'm sorry, I cannot get rid of my dairy. I love milk and cheese and lots of butter on everything. And then some more cheese and milk. I'm out of tea.
Yeah,
coffee?
yeah. They had the salt, vinegar, and dill pickle and all that stuff in it, but if I start adding that stuff myself, I could actually mess it up. Too much pickle or too much whatever.
Yeah.
I don't want no barbecue. I don't want no ketchup, sour cream. No, I just want to do regular potato chips.
When I eat potato chips, I'm kind of just natural. I like just regular salted potato chips. When I get Fritos, just plain Fritos, not the barbecued or the fire whatever, all that. And then Doritos, I just get the regular Doritos, the old-fashioned.
Yeah, see
Doritos.
see the Lay's. I know they have all the bad stuff in it, but I'm wondering, which I probably shouldn't be wondering, because I can't be eating that stuff. But when I boil it, and then I rinse it out, how much of it, it'll probably, it's got to take most of it out. I'm thinking, I don't know. I could be wrong.
It says Lay's flavorings have all kinds of preservatives and chemicals I would want to avoid. Yeah.
Like, it's even like when I did the French fries.
They were good.
Yeah,
the potato chips.
Huh?
The potato chips you made the other day was good.
Oh yeah, homemade potato chips.
Yeah,
But
they were real good.
when I made the French fries, mashed potatoes, I rinsed them, I boiled them, I rinsed them, I boiled them, I rinsed them, and they had so much oil in them. It was amazing. The water was so cloudy until I got all of it out, pretty much.
That was dirt. You didn't clean your potatoes good enough.
That was French fries. Maybe they didn't clean them enough. But yeah, it took a while to get the oils and stuff. The different things that they had put on those French fries to get it off of there.
Oh, when you did okay.
Yeah, when
I was
did the
thinking
French
the
fries.
potato chips.
Yeah.
I made potato chips the other day.
I mean, if it don't turn out good, we'll feed it to the dog.
We don't have a dog.
Well, we'll feed it to the raccoon.
Garbage disposal? Not taking it outside so we're getting animals in our yard.
Oh, Google user said
we do
they
have
fill the bags with nitrogen to prevent the chips from spoiling. Huh? That's interesting.
They do what?
They fill it with nitrogen.
What's Google user?
I don't know. Who is Google user?
Yeah.
Come on, Google user,
Google.
tell us your name.
Well, Google user, they fill the bags with nitrogen to prevent the chips from spoiling. Okay.
Maybe I shouldn't do that. That don't even sound good.
I know. Just turned me off of potato chips. Sound dangerous.
But you eat a potato chip.
That's what this is.
I know.
I know. That's what I just said. Like, ew, I don't know if I want to eat potato chips anymore. Compost bin. Exactly. Redhead Pete. Yeah, so it's supposed to be mostly about Christmas, and it turned into food for Thanksgiving. But Randy, I'm going to have you make your potatoes. I'll go get you some chips, and you can make them this weekend. Because on Thanksgiving, I like to be in there by myself. Like when I'm cooking, because
I'll cook it in the RV.
No, you're not messing up my RV. He can cook good. His cooking is very good. He can throw something together so quick, and it's thrown all over the kitchen too.
Oh, see, it's harmless.
Oh, the nitrogen in the chips?
Yeah.
It's in...
It dissipates
Yes.
when you open the bag.
It's harmless once the bag is open.
Uh-huh.
Huh.
Yes, I can do it.
Yeah, so, yeah, we'll probably video that.
Yeah, we'll video it.
Yeah.
Maybe I should get
and we'll have a taste test.
Maybe I should get instead of getting the Lay's potato chips, just getting the cheap kind. The Food Club.
Yeah,
Is
in
it
case
Food
we
Club?
don't eat them.
No,
Yeah.
no, Lay's. Oh, you'll eat them.
I'll eat the Lay's as soon as you open them. Now that I know the stuff isn't going to harm me. I was set off potato chips for a while. My favorite, I love just nachos. Just what kind do I buy? The
Nacho cheese.
over the border.
Over the border, yeah.
Over the border, nachos or chips or whatever. Those are my favorite. And salsa. Love salsa.
Not nacho cheese.
Nacho cheese. I love nacho cheese. No cheese.
No nacho cheese.
Nachos, no salsa. It's a joke with the family about nachos.
Yeah. Grandkids tried to tell us that they didn't make nacho cheese chips. I said, well, Doritos. They're like, those ain't chips. They're flavored. Well, not, yeah.
No. We were saying nachos, and they were saying nachos is the ones you actually buy with cheese or something.
It doesn't matter. You have to buy no matter what.
I just like over the border.
Yeah. But no, what it was
tortilla chips.
What it was you asked for nacho cheese chips, and they said nacho cheese chips. They don't make nacho cheese chips, and I was like, yeah, they do. And then I brought it up on the phone. I was like, yeah, look, nacho cheese chips, Doritos. Those ain't chips.
Kenny and Debbie, I'm getting hungry all over again. Yeah, right. Me too. P said my wife is the same. Fantastic cook, but the kitchen gets trashed with Hurricane Jolie blows through the kitchen. Yeah, whenever I'm cooking, I clean as I go, and then for the holidays, I usually keep water in the sink, and as I put stuff into bowls, I clean the.
Excuse me.
I try to clean the pots and pans as I'm going to. I used to do that all after we eat. Everybody eats, and my daughter said that I should just let it sit until later because I should spend time with the family instead of in the kitchen cleaning afterwards. Yes, so. Because she don't help, believe me. But I usually like to, yeah. I like dishes. I like doing dishes. I like doing dishes and doing laundry. I do not like dusting.
She likes doing laundry. She just don't like picking up my laundry.
Pete said somebody probably makes a nacho cheese potato chip. Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh
It's
yeah.
out there somewhere.
Yep.
Anyways.
Probably can't get it at Walmart,
Oh.
but you could probably get it like one of the area IGAs or something like that. The IGAs seem to have the smaller companies chips, whereas you go to somewhere like Walmart, it might be nothing but name brand chips.
We have a IGA right over here in our neighborhood, and you can find some things there that you can't find other places.
Yep.
I've noticed that even when I went to them out of town and stuff.
Yep, a lot of stuff, potato chip companies that you didn't even know still existed.
Mm-hmm.
They're selling their chips. Around Columbus years ago, there was a place called Buckeye Potato Chips, and they were a really good chip. But they sold out. I can't remember who bought them, but a big name company bought them out.
Mike Sells was a big one.
Mike Sells bought them.
Mike Sells. And Charlie's.
I remember
Was it
Charlie's.
Charlie's potato chips? Yeah.
Oh, but I
They
made
were little.
homemade potato chips the other day. And what I did, I had made them before, and when I cooked them, they were soggy. I mean, they didn't get hard like a regular chip would. So I was watching a video on it, and what you got to do, you got to slice them about an 1/8 inch thick, and you got to rinse them at least 2-3 times to get the natural oils out of the potatoes, and then you got to boil them for about 4 or 5 minutes is what I did, and that gets the rest of the oil out, or most of the oil out, and then you just lay them in a pan. I laid them in a pan, and sure enough, they weren't soggy. They made like a chip.
Mm-hmm. They were good.
But yeah, you got to get that oil out of it. You got to rinse the oil out and then boil the oil out. I bet if I would have boiled it even a little bit more. Some of the chips I sliced thin because I just sliced it with a knife. If I would have used our slicer and made each one of them just perfect, it probably would have turned out really good. But they were good chips. Oh yeah.
Well, anyways, we've been on here for over an hour. We've got to go vote.
Pete, let's see. Here's our corn though. Oh, true. Yeah.
So we're going to go vote and go to the church and have our salad bar. So
Yeah.
don't forget, everybody go out and vote today. Vote, vote, vote. And everybody have a great, blessed day. And we'll see you on here when Randy does his potato chip mashed potato chips. Okay, everybody have a great day. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and hit that bell. And at 11 o'clock, RV Adventures with Randy and Tina. Or it's already 11 o'clock, but anyways, RV Adventures with Randy and Tina.